Hello, educators. This is the final chapter, chapter 7 of The Opposite of Cheating, and it's called Infusing Ethics into Teaching and Learning. And yes, it introduces a phrase that sounds like it belongs on a philosophy exam in a British accent. The false dichotomy of right versus wrong. Or was that Australian? Anyway, my brothers always make fun of me about my accents. But here's the gist. Teaching like life is rarely simple. We're not just choosing between superheroes and evil villains. We're usually juggling competing goods. And that's where the authors introduce the idea of a trilemma, the third way that honors both values. Let me give you an example from my own teaching. In the 8 years that I've been at the university, I've only had 3 cases of dishonesty. Two involved falsified medical notes, and one was a speech outline where the student simply did not sound like themselves and later admitted they'd borrowed language from a tutor. None of them were any fun. One case was handled completely between myself and the student. Another, a neutral third party within the department, handled the final decision, and the student got another chance because their scholarship was on the line. And in the third one, the student ended up failing, not entirely because of the dishonesty, but because they simply did not finish the coursework. But my point is that none of these were clear right versus wrong situations. Each one of them required me balancing compassion for the students, fairness in the class, and the integrity of the course, including my own integrity. And I honestly do think about their integrity and the kind of values that I'm helping to build in them in their own life. So that's a trilemma. And most of our tough calls as educators are going to fall into this category. So, new word for me, trilemma, but it really stood out. The book reminds us that we can help students practice this too. Instead of just saying cheating is wrong, we can walk them through the messy middle. Loyalty to a friend, honesty in school. Can they find a third option like helping a friend study instead of just handing over a paper? How do we make space for this, though, in our already packed semesters? I know it's not by adding a whole new ethics course, but I think we can do it by sprinkling in small, real conversations throughout the semester, like a quick values dialogue before a big project, a case study tied to your discipline, a 5-minute reflection on what helping with integrity looks like. I mean, there's lots of different ways to build it in class discussions, a reflective prompt. Our goal isn't to train students to spot villains necessarily, but I do think it is to help them navigate the complexity of decision making. Almost all of our college students are young adults navigating and learning. So here's your reflection. Where can you add one short trilemma conversation in your course this semester that will help you and help your students? I wish you all the best whenever you have to face any trilemmas in your courses. Keep learning, inspiring, and teaching with love. I'll make one more video on the conclusion of this book, and then that's it. We've gone through the entire book, so see you next time.